It's morning of day 5. I'm back here in the Narrows again. This time I'm bringing in the 8x10 camera. The shot I took yesterday on the 6x17 panorama camera, I think turned out really nice, but I'd like to see the 8x10 with the same scene, just different shape rectangle I'm shooting. My only concern today, the high clouds. Now I did see this on the weather report, so I knew that they're on their way in here, but they just absolutely kill the reflected light. In order to get a good shot today, I'm gonna have to hope for a nice big break between the clouds. Otherwise, might not be shooting. We'll see what happens. Here's a peek underneath the dark cloth of the 8x10. Going with the horizontal composition, and as you can see, everything is upside down and backwards on the ground glass. So I'm just going to flip the camera upside down. That way you'll see it as the photo will be. So I have the river here in the foreground going over those cascades. You can see the effect of the polarizer too. The rocky shoreline, which kind of winds along back there to the tree line here in the background. Now in the extreme background there's two cliffs. One on one side, this one's going to remain quite dark if I get the reflected light I'm going for. The cliff over here is going to be lit up and more on the orange side. It's also got some beautiful lines, some desert varnish there, which should pull it all together. Now it's just a matter of waiting around for the light and see if those high clouds clear out and see what we get. I got my fingers crossed to tell you that. I hate clouds. I hate these clouds. So it's a very thin veil of high clouds, and right now they're choking out the reflected light. It's ironic because normally with landscape photography you want clouds, you want to have some sort of in the sky, but right now it's not helping. As the day has progressed, I've been sitting here for a few hours and these high clouds just keep building in, keeps getting thicker and thicker. A little while earlier I did take two shots, one on Bellevue 50 and then one on Kodak Ektar. This is when the glow is a little bit better than it is right now. It just keeps getting worse and worse, and I got a feeling that these clouds are still going to be here all the way through my window of shooting. I know I can take my shot all the way up until 1 o'clock, maybe 1:30, but right now I don't think I'm going to walk away with the shot I had envisioned. I might be back here tomorrow. Now over here in this little maple grove that I scattered out yesterday. The leaves are falling off right now, and the little grass blades are poking up between all the fallen leaves. It's a very, very beautiful scene. It's like confetti is all over the ground. And I considered taking my 4x5 back here and getting a close-up shot, but I think this is really going to do best with a panorama camera. So I have it set up here for the shot back behind me, and I'm just waiting for the light to move out of the way because there's some direct light on the leaves right now. As soon as the sun drops back behind the hillside there, then all the leaves up above are going to have a nice warm light over the whole scene. I think it's going to be really neat. Well, I just finished shooting. I took a roll of Velvia 50 and also one of Ektar 100. You can see the area that I shot right here. Should make for a very interesting shot. Very chaotic, but very confetti-ish. Before Cullen and I took one last exposure. This is the wood scene behind me. These maple trees are still very green, but down the hill, that's where I was shooting before, and they're more of the yellowish and reddish and all those kind of tones. So you have the graduation of color from green to red to yellow. It might be interesting. Exposure is going to be a little tricky in here, but ultimately we still are in reflected light from the giant sandstone cliffs over off there to the east. I don't know, it's kind of like a bonus freebie shot, but this is a really interesting looking grove of maple trees here. I think it's about time to head back to camp and get some dinner. It's been a good day.